Warning, the views and beliefs in the following program does not reflect the views of Boom Broadcasting. We give full creative control to our creators and do not believe in cancel culture. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the MOWM studio, Boom Broadcasting presents The Nightcap. And your host of The Nightcap, mouthing off with Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Nightcap, hosted by yours truly. Yes, it's me. It's M-I-K-E. It's mouthing off with Mike. And of course, I got another Mike in the building. He is the president of Boom Broadcasting. I've got Michael Davis here. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Mike's is back. What's going on, Prez? How you feeling?
Dude, I am feeling good. I hate that I missed last week. I got real FOMO when I was watching the Raw Nightcap last week. You did great. It was fine, but I wanted to be back. So I pulled my strings and I got back.
This is what I get. He says it was fine. I had to pull strings. Do you believe the audacity of the president to say these things? That it was okay. It was just fine. Listen, when I come up here to the plate, nightly on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes PLE Saturdays, pay-per-view Sundays, I step up to that plate, baby. I call my shot and I hit that bad boy right out of the park for 420 feet. And you can count that and you can mark that, baby.
Hey, just hit me up and when you do Thursdays, okay? That's
when I do Thursday. Hey, if you catch me on a Thursday on the Nightcap, just know that I have no life at all. Because if I'm live Monday to Friday, maybe even Saturday and Sunday, then just know that I might be going through something. Maybe check in with me. I don't know. Listen, make sure you check in with your friends every once in a while. All jokes aside, we got Derek the Devastator, host of Derek's Wrestling Toys and Teas. Hello, what up, everyone? The Monday Night Mics are in the building. See, that's why we acknowledge Derek, man. He knows what's good. Monday Night Mics are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the building with us. Maybe like not in the actual building, but like by proxy. You're here. You're with us. We're serenading you here to sleep because we just got through what I would call a damn good Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam. Hey, Prez, talk to me. What'd you think about Raw before we kind of get into some segments here and we start highlighting some stuff?
Dude, we were talking via text back and forth pretty much the entire Raw. And I don't want to give away some of your thoughts, but I totally agree with a lot of the things we were saying back and forth. This Raw stood out to me, especially as a go-home episode. You started out hot, you ended hot, especially with advertising the World Heavyweight Championship match, which, I mean, dude, and continuing to look up and down this SummerSlam card. I know you're going to do your prediction episode Wednesday morning. I'll do my predictions Wednesday afternoon. It's going to be a Wrestling Wednesday lineup.
Wrestling Wednesday, dude. The Mike's got you covered in the morning. You wake up with Mouthing Off with Mike. At night, you go see the Prez on Drop the Mic. And we got so much more content in the chamber, ladies and gentlemen. We're just firing off all sorts of stuff for your enjoyment. So you already know the Prez is cooking. Yeah, man, I think tonight's Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam, real solid all around. I think it really started at the beginning with referee Seth frickin' Rollins kicking us off with a little rules of engagement per se here for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Listen, at this point, I just kind of need them just to, just kiss.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Hey, yo, I don't even know if that's PG. I mean, it is the Nightcap, so you should. I just read a whole disclaimer. So if you didn't catch the disclaimer, just remember, viewer discretion is advised. Mike, I enjoyed this segment, and I know you're an avid anti-CM Punk guy because he cost your boy Drew the title in his home country. But I really like what we saw tonight.
Dude, anytime you get a microphone in CM Punk's hands, like objectively, it's going to be good. And then you have Drew McIntyre saying, "Hey, I wasn't trying when I put you out of action for 6-7 months. How do you feel when I'm actually trying to obliterate you this Saturday at SummerSlam?" I mean, when he said that, Drew has had these one-liners throughout this entire heel run in 2024 that honestly makes me feel like this is better than the face run when he was carrying the pandemic on Monday Night Raw. Like, it
I've
is
said
to
it.
that level.
Drew as a heel was always my cup of tea. I much prefer Drew as a heel than I preferred him as, Mr. Company, Mr. I'm the savior. 100%. I agree with you, Mike. This is hitting on all levels. And I got to agree, dude. I got to give your boy some props. He's chugging. All right, he's chugging. I don't know what he's sipping on. He's sipping on
I got the memo about the nightcap where we needed to bring our beverage of choice.
You got to bring your beverages. I won't reveal what's in the cup tonight, but it is not of the alcohol variety. I'm kind of a loser on Monday nights, dude. It's just Mondays are just such a day, right? But today I gotta say, man, great Monday. Monday Night Raw was good. The Yanks won. I'm a happy camper. I got Mike here. What more, could I really ask for in life, ladies and gentlemen? We had Punk and McIntyre face to face, man. I got to be real with you. I got a little show and tell for you tonight, and I picked up some things here from this opening segment. Do you care if I show the people? Do you want to see what I got for show and tell? I got a little bit of this. I got a little bit of this face-off action here tonight. I just thought that this image really was a great image that they were able to capture. You got Drew and Punk staring at each other from across the ring. You've got Seth in the middle, looking so just Seth Rollins. The fits are always on point. And to be honest, this is the image right here that I think inevitably we want to see in the ring, right? I know I'm in that party, Prez, where I want to see these three fight. There's enough hate between the three of them that a triple threat without a title would work very well for this.
Dude, it's I want to see a triple threat. I don't know when it happens. I also don't know if that's how everything's setting up with Seth Rollins being the special guest referee. And I'm going to be 100% totally honest with you. I mean, as good as this segment was, I just keep getting distracted by Seth Rollins' referee attire. And apparently, what he alluded to on Twitter was,
I can't wait.
This is just the appetizer, and the main entree is coming this weekend at SummerSlam.
I'm so ready for it, man. I even said it because I recorded my predictions here this afternoon. I even said it on my predictions, little spoiler. And I said, listen, if we do not get the absolute, listen, there's a word that I want to say. I'm not going to say it because it's not really a good word. So I'm going to avoid it here. But I need to see Seth rocking the booty shorts with the glitter. I need to see the most outlandish, just Seth Rollins fit, dude. Give me like the pretty deadly lace crop top with the referee stripes. Like, I need something wild, bro. If that man is saying this is just the appetizer, I need the 5-course meal Saturday at SummerSlam. Let's see what the boys are talking about here. We got Sean Lucas, host of Wrestling of Destiny, and It Stinks. Sean, this is kind of a sidebar, just you and I. I don't know if you've done it yet, but like, I need you to review this movie, The Hitman, with Glenn Powell and what's her name? She's drawing a blank. Listen, I watched this movie last night. 2 hours of my life. I really wish I could have got back. So I want to know if it stinks, Sean Lucas. So hit me up. Maybe we could do a little collab on something. But I agree. WWE was cooking. Truly a great, solid go-home show before SummerSlam. I agree, Derek. Seth with the referee drip. Gotta love it. We got Shadow in the building. Boys, brother me softly here tonight. Mike, I will say one line stuck out to me the most here, and we're going to move on. Hurting CM Punk was the best and worst thing that happened in your career. Wow. What are your thoughts on CM Punk spitting that?
I mean, it's almost true. Like it's almost true. Like it's at that point where CM Punk's like, "Hey, I've made you relevant." Which I mean, Drew's obviously taking exception to that because I mean, he was WWE champion when CM Punk took his ball and went home. But at that same point, like CM Punk heard his name being chanted the 10 years he was gone. Like there was so many like back and forth zings, and Seth Rollins just in there in the middle and being like, you know what? I'm not even running by the official WWE playbook. I'm just running by my own rules. Which
That's it, dude.
This is what I'm surprised about. We didn't get like Seth saying, I'm not calling DQs. I'm not calling count
Well, he did say that. He did say that. He's like, if I want to count to 10, I'm going to count to 10. If I'm going to count to 20, I'm going to count to 20. If I'm going to count to 1,000,000, I'm going to count to 1,000,000. DQ, ref's discretion. So he already said it. Like the shenanigans are going to be in full force, my brother. They are going to be in full force.
I just wish he would have officially said, hey, this is no DQ. I'm not disqualifying y'all. but it does allow that, like, okay, how is Seth going to call it? So I understand it, just the way I would have booked it differently if I was booking like a mark, then I would have done it like that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, a little shout out to our boys booking like a mark, dude. Their girl won a women's championship, so shout out to her, dude. She went. Yeah, they went to like a trivia thing hosted by some former wrestlers. Dude, I got to listen to their episode, so check them out. I got to go to this comment though. Rico is almost home, aka Pedro. My man Shadow. So I'm gonna kind of pull the curtain back a little bit here. So Money in the Bank weekend came and I saw the merch. I should say Mrs. Mouthing Off with Mike saw the merch layout. And she saw that they were selling a stuffed raccoon with a little Money in the Bank briefcase. And fun fact, Mrs. Mouthing Off with Mike loves raccoons. She is absolutely obsessed with raccoons. They're adorable. I will not deny that. They are in fact adorable. So, being the great boyfriend that I am, I had to find somebody in Canada who was at Money in the Bank, and it was our guy, that guy Shadow 91. And we ended up having this whole conversation about raccoons, and he actually has some raccoons that come frequent him at night, and he feeds them. He sent me some pictures; they're absolutely adorable. So I love that shout out, man. This is what you're missing when you're not watching the Nightcap with Mouthing Off with Mike and Mike, because things just go completely off the rails. We're talking about raccoons. We should be talking about Monday Night Raw, but that's fine.
It's Monday Night Raccoons.
It's Monday Night Raw. That doesn't work. Raccoons, nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work.
I tried.
Doesn't work. I mean, hey, I respect the effort. Listen, last thing we got to talk about. This bracelet, man. Drew McIntyre is just absolutely antagonizing this man, CM Punk, with his wife and his dog's bracelet. And honestly, what a great addition to this whole story, right, dude? Just chef's kiss.
And that was the tipping point, right? Like that was like CM Punk was so cool, calm, and collected until Drew just had to flash that bracelet. And yeah, it's probably worth 50 cents at retail, but I mean, it means so much more to CM Punk. And the moment he saw that dude, he about snapped, and Drew knew, I'm in your head. And it's
over.
Great. It's fantastic.
I cannot wait, dude. This match has my attention. Shadow, I won't expose it, but it's nice to know that we have another member of the club. I'll keep it at that. The bracelet, Drew struck a nerve. Drew not only struck a nerve, dude, but I think Punk almost had like an aneurysm, bro. He was ready to go, and obviously, little no contact rule comes into play. Someone who did not abide by any no contact rules, that was Liv Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, when she destroyed the Judgment Day Lounge. But Mike Prez, are you with me still? Are you falling asleep on me?
I am not falling asleep.
Don't be like Shannon over here falling asleep watching the Nightcap, calling me out. Liv destroys the Judgment Day Lounge, but just so happened to not destroy anything of Finn Balor's.
I didn't notice that. For
You didn't
real.
notice that. Oh, so you got to pay attention to the details. Listen, I have been telling you, and I've been telling everybody who listens and watches the shows, you got to keep an eye on the details in the background, because the details are what's going on, and they're going to end up telling you the story, the full picture. So I want to ask, can I maybe join next Monday's Nightcap? I want to talk Wyatt debut. Shadow, you're in. Welcome to the club. Another one. Absolutely.
Is his name Mike?
Yes, technically, yes. He's going to be another addition for Monday Night Mikes, but his name is Shadow. We got to keep kayfabe alive, or kayfabe Keith comes for me, dude. Kayfabe Keith keeps it alive, dude. The devil is in the details.
He can be, it can be Mike and Mike, and he can be my shadow. Like, he can be behind me, and like that stuffed Tay Bear right there wearing the cowboy shirt.
Yeah, you see what I deal with, guys? And they say, and they tell me that I'm the heel. They tell me I'm the heel between the two of them. This man's a Cowboys fan.
Whoa.
That's heel work 101, folks.
That's
heel work.
This ain't Dad and the Boys, but that's out of pocket.
That's it, man. Said he's plugging all of his shows. This guy, the human plug, my God.
All right. So Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio.
Go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting. Go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting for the 500 subscriber college football giveaway. Oh my God. His name is really about to be Shadow, waiting for the official documents. Hey, let's get it, baby. I'll get notarized if I need to, especially up there in the Great North. I'll become a certified notary if I gotta finish the documents. How do I get notarized in Canada? Do I grab a bottle of maple syrup and I put the stamp in it, or what do I do? Help me. Anyway, guys, so I love Canada. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds. Shout out to Shadow.
Shout out, man. Thank you.
Shout out. So listen, Akira Tozawa and Otis get ran through by the Creed brothers. That's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Wyatt Six being here. The Wyatt Six have been unmasked, and the Prez, Michael Davis, was in disbelief and awe via text when he could not understand the fact that Dexter Lumis was a part of the group. He said, "That's not Dexter Lumis." I said, "If that's not Dexter Lumis, I don't know what to tell you." Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my gosh,
Six unmasked in their full glory. This is a photo that just aura. I'm gonna say it. I'll be corny. Aura out the ass. Joe Gacy looks amazing. Eric Rowan, I love him. And Dexter Lumis, my goodness, unrecognizable, because the press didn't even think it was him.
Dude, what in the world happened? Like, how does a man grow hair that quickly? I mean, tell me.
How long did it take you to grow those luscious locks you got there, Prez?
I mean, I don't want to take I mean, we're showing the overlay, so I'm not doing the hair flip right here.
Oh my God. I could get this image gone in 10 seconds.
Oh no. I'm not going to reveal my secrets of
my goodness.
Why. But we are getting secrets from their therapy sessions, as Michael.
We did, and tonight was the expose of Dexter, and here's a closer look here of Dexter from this. And honestly, I don't know, the hair. It definitely looks possibly real, like big question mark. I don't know. It definitely could be like hair extensions, but like at the same time, that looks real to me. That looks real to me.
It's like if Midian and Vincent, had a baby. Like that's what this looks like. And
that's not Loomis, that's Rob Zombie from
wow.
Shadow. I mean, it honestly, this whole group does scream something right out of a Rob Zombie film. Like, it really does.
Dude, I love how they're introducing these guys. Like, I said this from the very first Nightcap we did 4 weeks ago. Wow, this has been going 4 weeks, dude.
It's been incredible, dude. It's incredible. Well, we got an update on how we become Canadian, Mike. We got to
Okay.
first catch a beaver, we got to
Okay.
ride a moof, and then you get official Canadian status. Okay, so
Oh, I've
that's
already completed one of those.
I think I can handle that. I think I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've already got one of those.
Prez
I'm
forgets hair
halfway there.
extensions are a thing. Yeah, I mean the hair extensions for sure. I think it's definitely hair extensions. I would have to say if we're vibing with the hair extensions, but I mean the beard looks great. That definitely is legit. That's definitely legit.
My goodness, Dexter Loomis with hair. I mean, I remember the guy when he was Samuel Shaw back in the TNA days.
So happy you said that name, dude. I'm so happy, dude. He was he's so good, dude. The TNA Samuel Shaw run, go check that out, man. I would put him and Chelsea Green's run in TNA at that point, like two very underrated runs.
Which to be fair,
Look up Tommy Circo 3.
Gosh, at least he did.
You just gonna saw, this whole episode has been hijacked by Shadow. So I mean, Shadow, come on over. You're the next contestant on the Nightcap next Monday with the mics. Well,
might as well, right? Might as well.
I mean, it's a collab that's been in the works for quite some time. I think we've all to discuss like one way or another figuring out something. So we got to make it happen, man. It's what the people want, clearly. Creepy Bastard from ZWC Sports. Shout out to
that is on Dynamite, by the way. That is the Wednesday Nightcap, not Monday. ZWC, get it together, bro.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Samuel Shaw on the TNA Impact Day, so underrated, so cerebral, and so good. And he caught a couple bodies too. Just saying. He did catch a couple bodies. He did catch a couple bodies. The Wyatt Six, man. I'll give him a round of applause. I'll give you a golf clap. I'll give you whatever you want to hear about it because this is right up my alley. Like, legitimately, I could not have asked for a better execution. I could not have asked for a better unveiling. I could not have asked for a better impact, a better storytelling. Like, this is the perfect encapsulation for me personally. Now, I'm sure opinions differ, right? But for me personally, this has been the most perfect debut from a faction, and let alone a faction that has this this prestige behind it, right? It's you're paying ode to Bray, right? Someone who we all love and respect in wrestling, and they are absolutely nailing it. And I never thought that they would ever let us down, or what's the word I'm looking for, Prez? You're a writer. Let us down or like lead us astray. Disappoint us. Yeah, exactly. Great word. See, he's the writer of the group. I'm the talker. I'll just talk. I'll just yap. But 100%, man. I love everything about this. I can't wait to see their debut next Monday on Raw. We'll get to chop it up with big Bray Wyatt and Wyatt Six fan Shadow. At the end of the day, dude, up or down?
Oh, totally up. The
only
down situation of this, and this isn't even necessarily about the Wyatt Six, but I mean, I thought Otis was going to get a huge push out of that Chad Gable turn, but he hasn't. Like, I hope Otis doesn't become like collateral damage in this whole thing because we're obviously switching gears from Chad Gable's new Alpha Academy to Wyatt Six, which is great. Like, I love it. But I'm very interested to see how this match ends up on Monday.
Oh, it's gonna be something special, and I know a very special good brother of ours will be live in attendance. We got one half of the championship culture guys, Hugh, H to the S to the E to the 3RD. He'll be live at Monday Night Raw, so I can't wait to hear his live reactions when he goes to the show. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, in order for Carlito to wrestle tonight, he needs his baby oil, ladies and gentlemen. Carlito needs his baby oil. Get this man some baby oil. Mike, when Boom Broadcasting hits 1,000 subscribers, you're gonna get the baby oil, baby. We'll do a little. Who's the creator that they were trying to get to baby oil up on stream? Santi, I think it was Santi or one of those guys, the big boys, the big guys. You know, I think his viewers were trying to get him to baby oil up on stream. So, Mike, what do you think? You think we could make that happen at 1,000 subs?
Baby oil, who again?
You, the Prez.
Me. I mean, if it's brought to you in part by Carlito's Caribbean, or Carlitos Cabana. We can tell
You
it.
should ask Corey where he keeps his old stuff. He's a good dude. Met him in person. Oh,
I love
I
Carlito.
love Carlito. I love Santi. He's one of my faves when it comes to wrestling content creation and just general content, man. So much love to him. I just wanted to make that reference. I wanted to see Mike's face. I like to make Mike squirm a little bit. I like to get him off his balance because
Dude, that was
he's so
totally
even
like,
keeled with
wow.
everything. So just hit him with a little. All right, Mike, you're getting oiled up. Has Carlito been in the Judgment Day? He just don't know how to act, dude. Carlito has done such good comedy relief, like similar to what R-Truth did for them earlier this year. So I'm enjoying Carlito in the Judgment Day. It's gonna be sad when he's just sitting in the clubhouse by himself with a broken PlayStation when the Judgment Day is no longer a thing after SummerSlam. That'll be sad.
Whoa. Is that your prediction?
I mean, you gotta catch Mouthing Off with Mike Wednesday morning. Bronson Reed versus Sheamus in a big meaty men bumping meat match. And it ends with a shillelagh. His name is Pete Dunne, and he loves to fight. Jay, and I
Does he have a
love
little
to fight.
son running around with him?
No, so we can't do that. Nope, it's not right.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, we got chat. I'm a fat guy, and we'll oil up and go viral because fat guys are amazing. Hey, listen, much love, my brother. I mean, let's cook. Yeah, you know what they say, man. In the winters, they love us big guys, man. They gotta love us, dude. We're basically, you say, you know how much money. I'm having a conversation here, Mike. I know you're a string bean. Listen, settle down.
I mean, you're not a
Listen,
big guy.
as a former,
you're not a meaty
getting,
man slapping meat.
Listen, I mean, I wish I was a big meaty man bumping meat like Bronson Reed and Sheamus on Raw tonight. But at the end of the day, Carlito found his baby oil. He got himself oiled up. He had a match with Jey Uso. The baby oil did not help him in this match whatsoever, unfortunately. At the end of the day, you know, I figure, you know, he's trying to, you know, get so they can't grab him, you know, it just slips right off. But did not work. Jey Uso gets a win.
Dude,
this is where kind of like I was a little sad and a little disappointed because we only had one official women's match on Raw tonight.
Just one.
Now, I know we're building for SummerSlam. I know SummerSlam is on Saturday. I know. But like one women's match officially on the night. We had 3 or 4 women's segments. Zelina taking on, you know, she called them, what'd she call them? The forehead brigade. She made something about their foreheads. We got me shit on Twitter calling them the stud line. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. So it's too late. It's too late to apologize. At this point, I was sad about the lack of women's matches here on Raw. But this was a pretty fun match. And it did end up I'm on the wrong banner tonight, Mike. I'm on the wrong banner.
You're on the wrong banner.
I'm on the wrong banner, dude. I'm talking about this match. We are all over the place, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. I'm in a silly, goofy kind of mood. This is what happens. This is why we do this live because honestly, I don't know what's happening. I am. It's over.
Did you notice the point where I like leaned back and just started laughing?
But most people like paid me to put the clothes back up. Hey, have a good night, Shadow. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next Monday on the Nightcap with us.
Hey, if you're going, whoa, Shadow, if you're going to come on the Nightcap, you can't go to bed that early, man. We can't.
Yeah, I mean next week. Yeah, next week you gotta be here for the
get you extra coffee or something.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll take good care of you. Zelina called them Team Forehead. I'm just hollering. Listen, I personally like what Machin's been calling them. I acknowledge. At the end of the day, this is the one downside of Raw for me tonight was just one women's match. We had Liv and Rhea's story going throughout Raw. We did see Zelina get attacked by Sonya, Zoe, and Shayna. Shout out Zoe, new hair. Who dis? She got a new hair. She's rocking some new hair. I think it looks great, dude. I think she looks fantastic.
I wish she was still blonde just so I can remember. She did get a tutelage from Trish Stratus. I mean, that was the connection there. And now she's, totally went the opposite way and,
I mean,
just dyed her hair
she's
black.
got a blonde streak still there. She's still, she's got a blonde streak. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for business. She felt the change was, necessary. Listen, if I could dye my hair, I'd dye my hair, dude. I'd do it. Do it for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Don't
wanna
look
dye
at me
your
like that. No,
You wanna dye
no,
your hair?
absolutely
Wait, where's
not.
this dirty Dom stash? Why are people we need people to sub
It's
to
too
your
late.
YouTube channel.
You have 2 days. You literally have
2
2 days. You have 2 days. So if 300 of you that are viewing this nightcap tonight, which is great, thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, drop a comment, say what's up. More than welcome. This is a very chill vibes, man. We're just two mics on a Monday night talking wrestling at almost midnight on the East Coast. It's still early for me. I'm in paradise. Sucks to suck.
Hey, I got the morning off tomorrow,
Oh,
so
all
I'm
right.
super
Well, then I'm gonna
excited.
keep you all night then. Good brother.
Actually,
It's all
I-
night. But damage control
Damage
is
control
back.
is back.
Damage control is back. Hello? No comments on the damage control is back? He's broken. Ladies and gentlemen, I am mouthing off with Mike. That's Michael Davis with Drop the Mic. I have lost him now tonight. It's fine.
You're good.
shout
You're
out.
good. You're good.
But listen, Damage Control is back. I've missed Damage Control on Monday Night Raw. And then we did see a little Wyatt 6 logo behind Dakota Kai later on. I posted it on my Twitter. I did not think to add it here to the stream, but at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see Damage Control back. They're going to be feuding with Sonya, Zoe, Shayna. So who's the faces? So Damage Control are now faces, it seems. And Sonya, Zoe, and Shayna are the heels?
That's why I'm leaning
adjacent.
towards. Yeah, that's why I'm leaning towards. I feel like Dakota Kai, ever since she put out that, hey, I haven't had a singles match on a PLE on the main roster yet. I feel like they're trying to give them more of a face vibe. Especially, I don't think Asuka's wrestling. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, she's still out with a little knee injury action, which speedy recover to the Empress of Tomorrow. I miss her on my TV.
Io Sky is like, hey, there needs to be change. And maybe this is the change. Maybe we get a face run from Damage Control, which is weird because Bailey's not in there anymore. So it's like, how does this work? Can Dakota Kai come across as trustworthy to the fans? Like these are all questions they have to answer.
These are questions, Mike. These are great questions. I have to say, I didn't think you were going to hit me with that like in-depth analysis on this. So listen, let's talk about it. Dakota Kai kicks Bailey out of the group, orchestrates this attack. She's replaced. Kairi Sane comes in the fold. We got Io Sky. We got Asuka. They ended up drafted to Raw. Bailey stays on SmackDown. Now Dakota, seems like they've been overlooked. They feel like, why does Sonya and Zoe get to come around here and Shayna get to come around here and run amok? Like Damage Control is our, Raw's our show. It's Damage Control show, which I like. Great detail. Interesting then, because Dakota did have that Wyatt 6 logo behind her. So could they be run the story of, hey, look, Dakota Kai, you mistreated your family. Abby the Witch, she's coming for you. I added a layer like an onion that you didn't expect.
I mean, I knew that ogres had layers.
Don't make me kick you out of my swamp.
Hey,
get out my swamp.
Hey, just so you know, we're going to do the nightcap, and in the morning we're making waffles.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Listen, what wrestling podcast, what live stream are you gonna get Shrek references, terrible early 2000 music references, and me telling Mike that he's gonna oil up when we get to 1,000 subscribers. You didn't catch the "It's too late to apologize" reference? Come on now. Come
I
on
mean,
now. I've been making terrible early 2000s earworm music references for about 2 weeks straight on this very show. Derek loves the Shrek reference. Well done. Shout out to Derek.
by the
I love
way,
Derek.
I love Derek. He did a really good job Friday.
Bro, you say
Nightcap.
that like you say that like he doesn't come on the Nightcap all the time and cook.
Well, dude, I mean, he cooked a little. I mean, Grant, SmackDown was fantastic
SmackDown was
this
all right.
past Friday,
Yeah, it was a
so
good
I was a little
SmackDown Friday.
jealous. You know, I mean, I had my invitation rescinded. It's fine. It's
Well,
whatever.
you know,
It's
sometimes
whatever.
the mail, you know, you got to talk to your local postman or postwoman because it might have
Bro,
got lost.
don't get me started.
We might get that in like 7 to 10. I don't know if it's going to be days, weeks, or months, or years, but you'll get it at 7 to 10.
Well, I mean, my birthday's next month, so if I receive a birthday package in the mail, I
Well,
hope
I mean,
I get it.
hopefully it's not what happened to the one you sent to me and just got taken by someone. So, you know, hey, things happen, unfortunately. But The Miz is the host of SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. The awesome one, Cleveland's own, formerly Cleveland's own. Now he's LA's. But he will host SummerSlam. R-Truth wants to know what the hors d'oeuvres are going to be. And honestly, Mike, I want to know what kind of hors d'oeuvres Miz is bringing to SummerSlam as the host. Like, what are we rocking? Are we rocking, you know, some pigs in blankets? Are we getting like, you know, spinach, pastry things? You know, I'm not fancy, so I don't know. Like, are we gonna get us some like, you know, little things? You know, some deviled eggs? I don't know. What's a good hors d'oeuvre? What's a fancy hors d'oeuvre?
Dude, deviled eggs with some paprika.
Some paprika.
Paprika. It would be busting for real. No cat. And I'm just
What are you, an undercover cop? What the fuck was that?
I just want to know you written up on the ticker, the Miz is the host of SummerSlam. I'm surprised they didn't announce that like months ago.
I know, dude.
Right?
What?
Like we all knew, right? I just want to know two things. One, what's R-Truth going to do? Where is he going to come out at? Is he going to accidentally show up in the Bengals stadium waiting for everybody?
Oh my God, please. Oh my God, please.
And secondly, I noticed you didn't spell hors d'oeuvres in the bottom ticker. So I want to know if you can spell that word.
Oh, you're such a dick. No, I can't. It's like I know it's like AUD, like VR.
Somebody in the chat help him out. Somebody in the chat.
You know what?
Him out.
Listen, I'm gonna.
He's so far off.
I'm gonna get him, guys. I'm gonna get him one of these days.
Man.
I'm gonna get him, dude. Yo, my birthday is next month too, Prez. We need to have a birthday nightcap. Just a thought. Hey, yo, what day, Derek? We need to know this. I need to have it on the calendar so I can make birthday, wishes. Of course, we're going with some honey barbecue wings and cold beers for our SummerSlam viewing party. Yo, hey, yo, booking like a mark. I'm coming over. It. What's going on? Where do
send me the Addy? Send the Addy.
Drop the Addy. Don't drop the Addy in the chat. Don't drop the Addy in the chat. I'm coming through. I'm swinging through. I'll bring
just slide in the DMs.
I'll
slide
bring
in
a
the
nice
DMs
plate of some big ziti. You know what I'm talking about? I'll bring you the ziti. Little wing for ziti trade. That's a great trade in my household. You know what I'm saying? If you get an Italian to bring you a tray of ziti, one or two things. They really like you, or they really love you. That's it. That's it. Yeah,
there's only two options.
There's no other two options because I'm not spending my time making good old ziti, and I don't like you or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't announce Miz as the host of SummerSlam like at the beginning of this. Love this match though, Mike. Karrion Kross taking on Woods gets a win here. I'm a Karrion Kross guy through and through. No matter what the internet wrestling community wants to tell me about this man, I will be a fan. I think he's supremely talented. I think he is just barely scratching the surface of what he can do in WWE.
Oh, I absolutely love Karrion Kross. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the Nightcap, Drop the Mic, Mouthing Off with Mike, so many other things I've been a part of, but I got to meet Karrion Kross a week before he got signed. He was the first signing under the Triple H era, and he is about as great of a guy as you can see through his Instagram, through his Twitter. Like, he is genuine, super, super incredible guy. I'm wishing nothing but the best for him. And it's interesting seeing if Xavier Woods will turn, because it's like, dude, I've been thinking about this the last 2-3 weeks. It feels like New Day's run its course. Big E's not returned to action as of right now. Hopefully he does down the line. But Kofi and Xavier, ever since Big E's WWE title run, has just been swirling around, kind of like almost aimlessly. And I feel like some turn, right? Maybe even turn Kofi on Xavier and Kofi join Final Testament. Like, have that swerve happen and have a babyface Xavier Woods run. Like, there are so many ways they can go about this and swerve the fans and make everyone come out the end much better because of it.
Yeah, he's kind of cooking. I mean, listen, I don't know if I necessarily want to see Woods or Kofi join the Final Testament, but I want them to go their separate ways right now. I think Woods is a great guy to get in the IC title picture. I think Kofi is a great guy to get in the World Heavyweight title picture here. Imagine the matches. We've seen it kind of happen in the past, but I'd love to see, if Priest retains or Gunther wins, whatever happens at SummerSlam, either of those combinations are cool with me. Priest versus Kofi for the world title, Gunther versus Kofi for the world title. At this point, I think Woods would put on what?
Both those matches would cook, but could you imagine Kofi's chest after a Gunther match?
Oh man, I don't want him. I mean, Finn Balor's chest tonight was chopped meat, man. It was gnarly. We're gonna get into that here in just one moment, ladies and gentlemen. But we got to talk about it. Liv Morgan is going to make Dom and Rhea's life a living hell. I'm going to tell you guys right now, that is the face of a woman that you just do not want to cross right now, dude. I am scared. I am very scared for Dom and Rhea because that woman, she is tapping into something dark. And I'm going to spoil it. Liv Morgan ends still coming up Saturday night. But
really?
Dude, she burned all of Dom's gear and merch and his jacket right in front of the Dom face on the big WWE truck. Just beautiful camera work. Do you think it's all a ruse, though?
I am glad you said that because it felt too public for Dom to, ruin Liv last week on Raw, like making her cry, getting the approval lick from mommy. And then tonight it was like Liv is burning everything. And she's like, so hurt, so heartbroken. Like she's going to go listen to Taylor Swift after she listens to the Nightcap.
Like, be real. I don't think she's listening to Taylor Swift, bro. I think she's listening to
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I think she's listening to something a little bit more. She's listening
to Dexter Loomis.
She's listening to something hardcore. Some heavy metal.
Man, it's really crazy.
Maybe a little God's hate. I don't know.
Like going into Saturday, I don't know who's the face and who's the heel, or if there's a real defined.
Well, let's break it down for the fine folks at home, shall we?
We got time.
I have you on the Nightcap. I'm holding you hostage. You can't leave until I end the stream. So at this point, you're with me. You're stuck. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been living under a rock like Patrick Starr, here's how we got here. Rhea Ripley, 2 years ago, got all up in Dirty Dominic's ear, causing Dirty Dominic to fall in deeply mad in love with his new goth mommy. Thus, in turn, turning on his father, turning on the rated R superstar Edge, now known as Adam Copeland, thus forth setting in motion one of the greatest pairings in WWE's history with Rhea Ripley, mommy, and her Latino heat, Dirty Dom. Fast forward here, they're having a great relationship. Things are going well. Dom holds some championships in NXT, little North American title action. Rhea's on top as the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. And insert a nice little injury to Rhea Ripley by Liv Morgan, who was taken out of action by Rhea Ripley 9 months prior. about a year prior, I'd say 9 months, a year prior. My times are all good. And then in turn, we get where we are now. And here we are where Liv was helping Dom all these weeks. And unfortunately, Dom had to pick a woman, and he picked Mommy. And in turn, Mommy and Dom is going to have their lives made a living hell by Liv Morgan. Now, you're all caught up to speed, ladies and gentlemen, in 15 seconds or less.
I would say
I'm going to tell you right now, neither woman here are coming out of this as like a good person because they're both manipulating Dom. Poor Dom's just getting manipulated. Rhea did it initially, but all right. We're not asking if he wants to be or doesn't want to be. We're just talking about what we got going on here. So in my mind, Rhea initially manipulates Dom, but they end up, kind of grooving and things work out in the end. Now, Liv is out here giving this man chicken nuggets, PlayStation 5s, and helps him get a win against his father for the first time ever. I don't know, man. I think he's picking Liv. Let's be real. He's scratching the hair on his chinny chin. As I huff and I puff and I blow his fantasy booking down.
Oh, wow. That's tough. Well, if you are watching the Nightcap of Monday Night Raw and the Monday Night Mics, I would say that's where my mind been
under a Dwayne.
He's calling it now.
He's calling it now. It won't be Dom, but the gent who took the hotel room key. Yes,
Dude,
Rock.
This Finn Balor stuff is like throwing me for a loop. Like maybe we see something like the bloodline split.
Being embarrassed, and a lot of people watching. I don't want to be Liv either.
I mean, fair, totally fair.
We have a date. Good to know, Derek.
13th. What is that? It is August. That's a Tuesday. That's an NXT.
Right. So that's an NXT night. Could we make it happen? Absolutely, Derek. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get the birthday nightcap. It's gonna be a nice celebration.
Happy birthday! Now I won't get that because guess what? My birthday is on a Thursday.
Got him. No, but that's awesome, dude. Big Mikey over here. It's all about taking back August, man. You guys can check out his other show, Man Behind the Mic, where you get a little bit of insight into the man behind the mic. Ironically enough, right? Yeah, man. Finn Balor is a good take here. I think Finn Balor, you got to keep an eye on that, man. He took that hotel room key. The only person's stuff that wasn't damaged by Liv destroying the Judgment Day clubhouse. So maybe Finn and Liv were in it all along. It was them all along.
Wow.
And there's so much good stuff cooking here. It's a great storyline, honestly. Fantastic.
Dude, that could split like the Bloodline has and split the Judgment Day, where Liv takes, Dom, Rhea takes Finn, or vice versa. Where's Damian Priest in this?
Finn, JD, Liv. Carlito, custody of Carlito ladder match happens later on.
No, you gotta get a custody of Dom ladder match. Come on, man. You know better.
Put them both in the shark cage. Put them both together in the shark cage. Carlito
on the forklift?
On the forklift.
The forklift.
On the forklift. Are you forklift certified? No, then I don't know.
Actually, but
well, yeah. Well, look at him. He's forklift certified. Oh, what a guy. All right. He thinks he's better than me or something because he's forklift certified. Whatever.
I am.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. Fine. But Rhea Ripley tells Liv that she is going to be the demon in Liv's fantasy dream. Love a little callback to the entrance theme music by Rhea here. But they also kind of botched the graphics as well because they put up Rhea as the women's world champion. If you caught it, they gave her the women's world champion graphics. So little production error, which honestly, people take those too far. They're like, they messed up the production. Who's getting fired, right? I'm just kind of like, LOL. Like, I just chuckle. I'm like, oops, big oops.
I ain't even notice. I ain't even notice.
See, there's some that don't notice. There's some that notice. And there's some that, They noticed too much. Finn and Liv go back to feuding with Judgment Day. Yes, sir. Great callback. Finn was a part of the original with AJ Styles to fight off the Judgment Day. So I like that callback, man. But we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to talk a little main event here. And I'm going to let you guys go to sleep because it's late on the East Coast. But hey, you're still here hanging with us. So clearly you like what you saw. You like what you heard. So I appreciate all of you for hanging out with us and hanging out with Mike and I. It's main event Mike's. It's Mike and Mike on a Monday night. And we got Goon.
Real quick.
Yes?
Sorry. Question. What's our record for how many people have watched the Nightcap?
I mean, total encapsulation record. I think we have, good old Facebook. We had, I think, 2,600 views total on our Wednesday Dynamite at after everything was said and done. Last Mondays did like 2,000 on Raw on the Facebook side. I think our record for live at one time was with you and me a couple Mondays ago. I think we hit like 600 total. So, and that's not us. I'm not flexing on anything, guys. Numbers are absolutely. That's you guys. That's just the support and love, and just overall, just I appreciate it. I know Mike appreciates it. Like we're not trying to pretend we're something we're not. We're just a bunch of people. Especially when you look at Boom Broadcasting, we're just a bunch of people that love making content. We love talking about wrestling, sports, movies, and we're just having fun with it. That's the number one thing you'll learn from us. We have fun. That's all we want to do. We just want to have fun, make you guys laugh. So there's so much monotony. There's so much bullshit. I'll put it in the swear jar later. There's so much, just so much nonsense that you see or you experience or you have to deal with in your day-to-day lives. And then let alone if you're, on wrestling, social media and you see nonsense, throw it all the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're your home for all things fun and humor. Like I said, where are you going to get Shrek references, early 2000s references, me making wild Sabrina Carpenter references? I'm out here. I'm doing the thing, man. Gunther versus Finn Balor. These are two dudes that we were supposed to see this match about 4 years ago. Robbed of it thanks to a little thing called COVID-19. Not a fan of that one. That meme died. I'm so happy that meme died at like the drop of a hat. But that's more of just like I hate saying it. It's just a nasty combination of words. Gunther and Finn Balor. If there wasn't about 80 freaking commercials during this match, man, I would have been, dude. I mean, everyone keeps saying it. I'll say it. I'll add to the record tape here. Can't wait for Raw on Netflix, man. I can't wait. These commercials are dragging ass out of me.
Dude, yeah. And I hate it because it's like, and every show on TV handles and struggles with this. Is like putting on a really good quality match on free TV, and we're very appreciative. But why are we going to commercial during a MJF Will Ospreay match? Why are we going to commercial when Chris Jericho and Minoru Suzuki are chopping the hell?
No, we can go to commercial on that one. We can go to commercial on that one.
Why are we going to commercial on a main event Gunther Finn Balor? Again, we've waited 4 years for? Why are we going to a commercial on that?
I don't know. Highly puzzling situation here. At the end of the day, I said it earlier in the stream, Finn Balor's chest, red, chopped meat, ground beef, whatever you want to call it, chopped to hell. Gunther puts him to sleep, which I love Gunther, right? I think this has been talked about many a times. Gunther does not use one finisher. This man has a whole bag of finishers he will implore on you. He'll hit you with a single leg crab. He'll hit you with a power bomb combo into the crab. He'll hit you with a sleeper hold. He'll hit you with that vicious clothesline. Like, he's got all these tools in his bag to effectively end matches. And I love that he uses something different in all of the matches that he has.
Oh, yeah. And if you realize a match with Gunther, especially the ones where he's tested, probably more than others, he will wrestle neck and neck with someone. But as soon as he sees his opportunity, he doesn't taunt. He doesn't wave to the fans. He goes for the kill and hits like 3 moves to absolutely no question. Let's put him down. And if Gunther comes to SummerSlam with that mindset, that mentality, he could be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
I guess time will tell when it comes to the World Championship. I know Mike and myself will have the predictions dropping Wednesday, so you're gonna get covered by both of us. I got you in the morning, he's got you in the afternoon. See who differs, see who's alike, see who ends up winning when it comes to the predictions. At the end of the day, we know it's me. I mean, speaking of mustache, where do we stand on mouthing off with Mike subscribers? We need the Dirty Dom stash for SummerSlam. Yeah, listen, we got 2 days. I said July 31st. We've got a beautiful viewership here tonight on Twitter. 458 of you. Head over to my YouTube. I think it's like 70. I think we need like 70. That's a fat number. I'll be honest. I don't think 70 people would subscribe in 2 days. But if you do, I will in fact shave my beautiful beard that I actually just got lined up because I didn't think you guys were going to do it. I already just got my beard lined up and everything. Shout out to my Kool-Aid, my barber Kool-Aid. Shout out to my Kool-Aid. No, shout out to my barber Kool-Aid. If you need a barber, hit me up. I got you. But yeah, I don't think you guys are going to do it. So I got lined up. I'm looking nice and, you know what they say.
Wait till the stash.
And maybe the stash will come, maybe it'll happen one of these days. Maybe you'll get to experience it in all its aura. We got Rick 8-Bit. Shout out to Rick 8-Bit and that brother. He just got 10,000 views across YouTube. So shout out to him as well. Thank you for the congrats as well. Earlier, Booking Like a Mark. I know you guys. I know your girl just won a women's championship. So make sure you guys go check out their episode. They dropped it right around the middle of Raw. Check my quote tweets. Get a little background into how they won a women's championship at a trivia contest hosted by former WWE wrestlers. Booking like
that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that one. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
man.
I didn't know. Like, I truthfully saw their tweet and I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, why couldn't I? Where was this trivia show? Like, I would have been so cool to go to. Booking like 8-Bit versus Eminem in picks. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Name a time and a place and what we're doing. I know we have our little pools, but like we could do it in live in live color.
Wait, you've been sitting on this one? You have connections to Mercury, Nitro, and Melina to make that happen?
I have zero connections.
Then
he's talking Eminem. He's talking Eminem like as in Eminem. You listen, half a meatball. He's talking about you and me are the M&Ms.
I mean,
8-Bit. He's booking like 8-Bit because Booking Like a Mark, booking like 8-Bit. It's them too. And it's Eminem. We're Eminem, you half a meatball.
I mean, I hope we don't get, sued for that.
Mike and Mike, see?
Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying for the Prez. It's getting late for the Prez. Somebody is getting eepy. He's got to take some sleepies. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen.
I already have.
He's got to make sure you go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting. We do still have a 500 subscriber contest. Much to the social media people, I had to address this because they were saying that we're scam artists. 500 subs on the YouTube. We will announce the winner expeditiously. All right. Mike, the Prez, has it all taken care of. He's got your submissions. He's ready. He just wants to hit that 500, that beautiful 500 number. So just go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting. Get a little free college football action. You don't got to pay for it. You might win. You might not, but that's okay because we're going to have more giveaways for you down the line because we are in the department. We want to give back. If you want to support us, we're going to support you. We're going to hook it up. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Nightcap. I am mouthing off with Mike. I'll never get it. That right there is the president of Boom Broadcasting, Michael Davis. Any words for the people before we let them go to sleep?
Dude, nearly 500 people watching late at night if you're on the East Coast. I mean, dinner time if you're out west. Love and gratitude towards you guys. Yeah, super excited for what we're doing. Super excited that you guys get to be a part of this journey with us. Mike's been doing incredible. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night on the NXT Nightcap. So I got to watch NXT and then
I don't know what that was. Tomorrow, the NXT Nightcap. I got the host of the Black Masses and Constellations podcast. I've got Torin. I've got Tortellini. They're going to talk some NXT with me. I can't wait. Michael Davis has got Out of Pocket tomorrow. He's got Drop the Mic. Mike and myself, we are going to get a little tag team action this Friday at Two Heads, One Table. It is the finals of the IWC Promo Battle Championship, where Mike and myself were originally supposed to be head-to-head to crown a champion. But shout out to the Two Heads Crybabies because they got themselves into the championship round. But that's okay. Mike and Mike are here to save the day and be crowned IWC Promo Battle Champions. So you can catch that Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and you can catch the Nightcap nightly after wrestling shows this week, and you can catch Out of Pocket 5:30 on YouTube, Facebook, and yeah, that's it. That's all we got. I'm out of here, man. We have gassed you guys out. Another awesome show tonight. Always enjoying it. Have a great night. Thank you, Derek. We love you guys. Let's go drop the mics and some rock bottoms. You already know we're coming for that gold, man. We're out of here. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching the Nightcap.